The winter for dinner. I reckon it got started back in Eden when Adam looked for cover from a leaf. Those veggies and green herbs made a great salad. Now there was trouble, but he had beef. You'd better thank old Noah too, for he did his part. Don't know what kind of cow, but he put a pair on the ark. The different breeds of cattle came about with the Tower of Babel, when wealth was measured by what you had in gold and cattle. Then came the explorers that sailed to a faraway land. They brought along cows marked with the King of Spain's brand. Ponce de Leon brought those cattle to Florida shore. He might have ate pork, but he liked beef a lot more. The Spanish stock mixed with the dairy cow that strayed from the settler. Didn't do much for the flavor, but they milked a lot better. Well, those cattle roamed far and wide, as bovines will do. Soon there were cows clear to Texas and past Timbuktu. Well, the country suffered a sad civil war, but freedom was the winner. Chicken and pork were now challenged by beef. It's what's for dinner. Now, Texas was full of cattle, and the nation had a lust for red meat, and Montana was calling with grass, lush and sweet. Herds were trailed north, and the cowboy was born. No more flat English leather. A real saddle has a horn. The drives up the Chisholm, Great Western, and Goodnight Loving were soon to expire. Soon there would be trucks and telephones and that damn barbed wire. Long before Roy sang it long and loud, "Don't fence me in," the era of the rancher was about to begin. Well, those Texas cattle were lanky and lean, and they did for theirself. But the butcher wanted meat with marble to put on his shelf. So the English sent Angus and the Hereford too. Northern ranchers said that thick hide and hair would do. But the Southern ranchers said they wanted cattle that would stand the bugs and heat. So someone introduced the Brahma. That man should be beat. It said the English breeds are gentle and tamer. Well, just see what you get when you cross with a Brahmer. But when you think of exotic, don't imagine dancers from a faraway place. They're every European bovine developed by the human race. Well, there are more breeds of cattle than most folks could name. Ungrateful ungulates. Most of them are all the same. Caretaking those critters ain't that glamorous. They're trouble wrapped in raw hide. They'll run through the fence when the gates open wide. And having good neighbors and friends build your fence straight and tight. And nearly always, most things turn out right. Though sometimes being neighborly fails, despite your best efforts, when you find a Charolais bull in your black 2-year-old heifers. But I would like to say thank you to ranchers and farmers, the world's very best. They steward the land and feed us, live by the code of the West. As for the ideal breed of beef cows, it'll always be a battle, but never trust anyone that's all hat and no cattle.